Listen, I know school sucks.
Peter, you still with us?
Yeah.
I know you want to save the world, but you're not ready yet.
Somebody's got to look out for the little guy. Basically, while all these Avengers are flying around, dealing with very big things, who's here taking care of the little guy? And that's what Peter's always been about. That's what Peter Parker's mission, basically, is. And while he's encountered the Avengers, what would it be like if you were a kid who played an instrument in high school and suddenly the biggest rock musician in the whole world calls you,
On the roost!
takes you to Europe. You actually hold your own in a big concert.
Hey, everyone.
And then he drops you off and you have to go back to school. That's a relatable, fun concept, even without the webs. And for us, for a great movie to be relatable and entertaining and emotional, it has to work with or without the visual effects. It has to work with or without the costumes.
I get to keep the suit?
Of course. Doesn't fit me. Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Your kid turns 16, and that means that they're supposed to be able to drive. But, you know, now there's all those apps where you can find out where they are. It's kind of like that. He's attempting, in his own half-assed way, to do some modern parenting.
This does not mean you're an Avenger, in case you were wondering.
Oh.
That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you.
Oh.
All right, kid.
Good luck out there.
Also, the stakes are a lot higher than are you going to get a ticket or be an offender bender. I mean, you know, lest we forget, he pulled Peter Parker into life and death situations shortly after meeting him.
You're the Spider-Man from YouTube. Can you summon an army of spiders?
No, Ned, no.
Do you know him, too?
I stole his shield.
Can I try the suit on? Badass.
He's not just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the coolest part to him, is he's not the superhero that we're so used to seeing, which is 24/7, you know? He's a kid. He's just a 15-year-old kid from Queens who this happened to. You know what I mean? I know I can relate to it.
The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us. The world's changing, boys. Time we change too. There's, you know, an underlying or maybe obvious intelligence to it because it isn't that simple. He is doing the right thing. He's correct, actually. He's right. I want you to understand. I'll do anything to protect my family. He's put in a position where he said, I'm going to look after my family. He said, I've got to look after my family, and I'm going to do well, and I'm going to take it into my own hands.
This is my chance to prove myself.
We have a Spanish quiz.
Everyone goes through that stage of being late for school, not doing your homework, asking the girl to the dance. And then we also get to see a kid live the dream that every kid has dreamed of since they were a child, you know? Being a superhero is the #1 dream. And we really get to explore a kid having fun and enjoying himself.
There's a ton of other subsystems in here, but they're all disabled by the training wheels protocol.
I'm sick of Mr. Stark treating me like a kid.
But you are a kid.
Yeah, a kid who can stop a bus with his bare hands. Which often isn't the case with superheroes. Often being a superhero is a burden. But right now, for Peter, it is the best thing that could possibly have happened to him.